There is a person in every room that everyone notices, not because they speak loudly, not because they demand attention, but because they don't. They sit, they watch, they say almost nothing, and somehow they are the most powerful person there. Today we're going to talk about why. Why the people who say the least always seem to win. 1. The psychology of silence. Most people think that to be heard, you have to speak. They talk to fill space. They explain themselves. They justify. They defend. They perform. But here's what they don't realize. Every word you say is information, and information is power someone else can use against you. When you speak without thinking, you reveal your fears, your insecurities, your limits. But the person who stays quiet, they reveal nothing. And what people cannot read, they cannot control. Psychologists call this strategic ambiguity. The less others know about you, the more they project onto you. They assume you're confident. They assume you're calculating. They assume you know something they don't. And most of the time, those assumptions work in your favor. 2. Silence is social dominance. In every social environment, there's an unspoken hierarchy, and the people at the top, they are almost never the loudest. Think about the most powerful figures in history, the ones who changed rooms just by walking in. They didn't beg for attention. They didn't overshare. They didn't need to, because real power doesn't announce itself. There's a reason we say still waters run deep. The person who reacts to everything controls nothing, but the person who chooses when to speak controls the entire conversation. Silence forces others to move first, and whoever moves first shows their hand. In negotiation, in relationships, in conflict, the first person to break silence is usually the one with more to lose. 3. What silence does to other people. Here's where it gets interesting. Silence doesn't just protect you, it changes how others behave around you. When someone expects a reaction and doesn't get one, they become uncomfortable. And uncomfortable people talk more. They explain. They justify. They reveal. This is not manipulation. This is understanding human nature. People need resolution. They need to know where they stand. When you don't give them that, they will work harder to earn your approval, your attention, your response, without you doing anything at all. The quiet person in the room is not passive. They are running a completely different game, one most people don't even know exists. 4. The cost of speaking too much. We live in a world that rewards noise, social media, group chats, meetings where everyone talks just to be seen talking. But ask yourself this: how many times have you said something and immediately wished you hadn't? How many arguments started because someone said something unnecessary? How many opportunities were lost because someone revealed their strategy too early? Words once spoken cannot be taken back, but silence. Silence can be interpreted any way you want it to be. Silence gives you options. Speech closes them. 5. How to use silence intentionally. This is not about being cold, or rude, or disconnected. It's about being deliberate. The people who say less choose their words like weapons. When they speak, people listen, because they've learned that when this person opens their mouth, it means something. You can start practicing this today. In your next conversation, resist the urge to fill every pause. Let silence sit. See what happens. Watch how the other person scrambles to fill it. Watch what they reveal. In your next disagreement, don't react immediately. Take a breath. Say nothing for 3 seconds. 3 seconds of silence can completely shift the power in a conversation. And when someone asks your opinion, don't give everything you know. Give just enough, then stop. Leave them wanting more, because that is how you stay in control. The world belongs to the loud, they say. But look closer. The ones who truly run things. The ones who are truly respected. The ones people can never quite figure out. They are not the loudest in the room. They never were. If this made you think, you already know why you're here. Subscribe to Hidden Minds, because the most important things are never said out loud.